It's time for the latest edition of Start, and Stop. Each time we give you one thing you need to start and one thing you need to stop if you want to be more productive and more happy. Let's start with what you should start. If you want to be more happy, more productive, more purposeful, you should start being intentional. Look, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. And the fact of the matter is, so many people in life end up at the end of the week, end of the month, end of the year, and end of their life, and they wondered what happened because they weren't intentional. And yes, this is about goal setting. It's about taking the time to be introspective and trying to create a life that you want. But about 3% of the population, is what the studies will tell you, actually have their goals written down. Now, some people will think about them, they'll ideate about them, but actually writing them down is a powerful process. Now, those same studies will tell you you're 80% more likely to achieve a goal. So what's holding you back? The end of the day, you want to write down your goals so that you can be constantly thinking about ways that you can get there. And as a side note, I'm not a giant believer, but I'm not the biggest proponent of SMART goals. It's not that I'm against them, but I think sometimes we get held too hard and fast to a SMART goal because they say it has to be reasonable. Well, says who? It says it has to be measurable. I mean, I guess, but one of my main goals in life is to become a better husband and a better father. Now, I don't know how I measure that, but if I'm constantly looking at it, it reminds me that I need to be taking action in that direction. So regardless of whether it's a SMART goal or whether it's a dumb goal, you need to be intentional and write those goals down. So if you want to get more productive, you want to get more done, you want to start being intentional. Now let's talk about what you should stop. If you want to be more productive and purposeful and more happy, you need to stop comparing. Now, those who know me know that I'm a fan of social media. I like playing around on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and all of the social media platforms. But the reality of it is social media has made this way worse. Now, we've always sort of had the concept of comparing ourselves to other people in our lives. That's why the saying, keeping up with the Joneses exists. But social media takes it to a whole new level. It's like every person that you've ever met is always on vacation, right? And the thing I always say to people is, don't compare yourself to what you see online because you're seeing everybody else's highlight reel and you're comparing it to your behind the scenes. It's not a fair comparison. And the fact is it's not productive. It's going to make you jealous. It's going to make you frustrated. And it's just not realistic anyway. If you want to compare yourself to anything, compare yourself to who you were yesterday and try and beat that. Compare yourself to where you are right now versus where you want to be, and do that in a way that motivates you and inspires you. But if you want to be more happy and more productive, man, stop comparing. So if you want to be more happy, you want to start being intentional and you want to stop comparing. The whole idea from Start and Stop is to give you some tips that you can implement right away that will make you more productive, that will make you more purposeful. So start being intentional, stop comparing, and we will be back next time with another Start and Stop. Hey, if you're getting anything out of this, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate you, and we'll be back next time.